Hello children, I hope you all have done question number 1 of exercise 6.2. In question number 1, we divide 4-digit number with 1-digit number. But in question number 2, we will divide 3-digit numbers or 4-digit numbers by 2-digit numbers. Okay, now let's start question number 2. Okay, a part is 995 divided by 15. In this part 15 we will write here and 995 inside this bracket. Fine. Now we have to write the table of 15 over here. Fine. So that it will be easy to solve the question. Otherwise, I know you all have learned table of 15. And those who have not learned, it's my instructions to you. And this is strict instructions that you have to learn table of, at least you have to learn table up to 15. Fine, now let's do it. Now 15 6 are 90. Fine. 15 6 are 90. We cannot write 100. 15 7 are 105. Why we cannot write? Because otherwise, if we will write 105, it will be greater than it. And we have to write the number which is smaller than it. Fine. Now we have to subtract these two numbers. 99 minus 90 is 9. Now the third step is that we have to bring down the other number. The other number is 5. Now again we have to continue the steps. First step we have to repeat. Now first step is we have to divide 95 by 15. Now 15 6 are 90 and 15 7 are 105. Again we will divide by 6 only because 105 is more than 95. So we cannot take it. We can take 90 only. So 90. And again the answer is 5, and this is the remainder because we have to repeat it only if we can repeat if there is any number left, but there is no digit left, so we will not we do not have any scope for bringing down. So this is our remainder. So we have to write remainder is equal to 5 and quotient is equal to 66. Here we have to check also. It is written that we have to check also, and you know the relation. How we will check? Dividend is equal to divisor multiplied by quotient plus remainder. Now let's do it. Dividend here is 995. Divisor is 15 multiplied quotient is 66. We have to multiply these two numbers plus remainder is, that is 5. Now we have to multiply these two numbers. Fine. Let's multiply 66 multiplied by 15. 5 6 are 30. 3 carry. 5 6 are 30. 33. Okay. Now we have to write 0 over here. 1 6 are 6. 1 6 are 6. Multiplication we have done already in our previous chapter. 0. 6 plus 3 9. 6 plus 3 9. So it is 990. Now we have to write 990 here, plus we have to add this remainder. Now our final answer is 995. It is also 995 and this side is also 995. Hence, the result is correct. The same sentence we wrote in our question number 1 also. Okay, now let's do C part. C part is 892 divided by 18. Fine. First of all, you will write the table of 18 on the left side of your register. Then you will start dividing 892 by 18. Now let's start dividing. Here in this number, this 2 is at 1's place, 9 is at 10's place and 8 is at 100's place. Now let's take 100 digit first. 8. It is... Can we divide 18? 8 by 18? No. So we have to take 2 digit. Clear? Now we can divide 89 by 18. Now as I told you earlier that we have to take the number from the table which is nearer to 89. So nearer to 89 is 72 and 90. Now 70, and we cannot take the number which is greater. We can take only the numbers which are smaller. So these all are smaller numbers. Up to 72, these three numbers are less than 89. Fine. But we cannot take 36, we cannot take 54. We can take only that number which is nearer to it. So 72 is the number which is nearer to 89. Fine. So 18 fours are 72. Clear? We will write 4 above the tens digit. Now we have to divide these two numbers. 9 minus 2, 7. 8 minus 1, 1. Second step is that we have to divide. Now we have to do third step. Third step is we have to bring down the next digit. So 172 is now here the result. Now what is our next step? Next step is we have to repeat the sequence. So what is our first step now? That we have to divide. Now we have to divide 172 by 18. Now see, we have to see the number which is nearer to 172. So 162, 180. 162 is nearer to 172. We cannot take 180 because it is greater than 172. And we have to take the number which is smaller than this number. So 162 is smaller. We can take only 162. This is also smaller. This is also smaller. The whole table is smaller than 172. Clear? But we cannot take these numbers. We can take only the number which is nearer to it. Clear? Now we will take 18 nines are 162. 18 nines are 162. Now we will, second step, that we have to divide. Sorry, we have to subtract. Now we will subtract these two numbers. 2 minus 2, 0. 7 minus 6, 1. And this is 0. Now there is nothing to bring down. So division is over at this step. So this result will become remainder. So quotient here is 49 and remainder here is 10. Fine. So division part is complete over here. Fine. Now our next part is that we have to check also. And you all know what is the relation? The relation is dividend is equal to divisor multiplied by quotient plus remainder. Now let's do it. Dividend is 892 is equal to divisor is 18, quotient is 49. We have to multiply these two numbers plus what is remainder? Remainder is 10. This we have to add. Now let's multiply these two numbers first. 49 multiplied by 18. 8 nines are 72. 7 carry. 8 fours are 32. 32 plus 7, 39. Okay. Now here we have to write 0. 1 nines are 9. 1 fours are 4. Next step is we have to add 2. 9 twos are 18. 1 carry. 4 plus 3 plus 1, 8. Now our result is 882, which we have to write over here. Now we have to add remainder in it. Remainder is 10. So our result is 2, 8 plus 1, 9 and 8. See, this is also 892. This is called left hand side, LHS. And this is called right hand side, RHS. Now LHS is equal to RHS. Hence, the result is correct. This is the way of checking our division. Okay. Now let's do C part. This is C part. The previous one is B part. I by mistake wrote C part over there. So that was B part and this is C part. C part is 498 divided by 27. Fine. Again, as I told you in A and B part that you have to write the table on the left side. So you will write the table of 27 also on the left side of your register. Now you will say that ma'am, we don't know the table of 27. Yes, I know. But you can find this table. You will take a rough notebook along with you and you will write, multiply 27 by 2 and you will get the answer. Then you will multiply 27 multiplied by then 3, then you will get the answer. In this way you will multiply with each and every number and you will get the answer. In this way you will write the table of 27 here. You will find it on rough notebook and you will write fair over here. Fine. You will not use calculator. You will not use your parents' mobile. Okay, and you will not take help of anyone else also. Just take time in multiplying. Why you have to multiply? So that your chapter of multiplication will also be revised in this way. Fine. So you will multiply yourself. Clear? Now let's start. We have to divide 498 by 27. Again, let's take 100th digit. This is 4. 4. We cannot divide 4 by 27. So we have to take 2 digits, 49. Now see which is nearer. 54 is nearer and 27 is nearer. But this is greater. We cannot take greater number. We can take smaller. And which is smaller and nearer? There is just one number. This is smaller also and this is nearer also. So we will take 27. So 27 ones are 27. We will write nothing above the hundreds place. We will write 1 above the tens place. Now 49 divided by 27. This is 9 minus 7 2. 4 minus 2 2. This is the second step that we have to subtract. Now third step is we have to bring down 8. Clear? Now 228. Now let's see 228. 243 is greater than 228 and 216 is smaller. 216 is smaller than it. So we cannot take 243 because it is greater. We can take 216. These all numbers are smaller, but you cannot take any other number. You can take just and only one number, that is 216. So we will write 216 over here. Now we have to subtract these two numbers. 8 minus 6, 2. 2 minus 1, 1. 2 minus 2 is 0. We will not write it. Now again we have to repeat this step, but there is nothing to bring down. So this is our remainder. If we have nothing to bring down, that result will become our remainder. And always remember that remainder is always smaller than divisor. It is always smaller than divisor. It is only possible if you will take just the nearer number to this, and which is you will not take any other number. You will take just that nearer number. There is just one number which you can take. There is no any other option for that. Fine. Now our quotient here is 18 and remainder is 12. I guess up to here, that is division part, it is clear to you. Now we have to check. Again, you know how to check. There is a relation. Dividend is equal to divisor multiplied by quotient plus remainder. Now here dividend is 498 is equal to divisor is 27. Quotient is 18 plus remainder is 12. Now see, here also you have to multiply. Here you have to multiply 2-digit number by 1-digit number. Here you have to multiply 2-digit number by 2-digit number. So in this way you will revise the whole chapter of multiplication. Fine. Now let's multiply 27 multiplied by 18. 8 sevens are 56. 5 carry, 8 2s are 16. 16 plus 5, 21. Now 0 over here, 1 sevens are 7, 1 2s are 2. Now we have to add these two numbers. 6, 7 plus 1, 8, 2 plus 2 is 4. So the result is 486. Now let's write 486 here. Now the last step is that we have to add the remainder. Remainder is 12. 486 plus 12, 6 plus 2, 8, 8 plus 1, 9 and 4. Now see, this is LHS, this is RHS. I told you in B part also, LHS means left hand side, RHS means right hand side. This is right side, this is left side. So LHS is equal to RHS. So hence the result is correct. Clear? Now remaining parts are your homework of question number 2. Thank you children.